Hi everyone. Today we are breaking down varlet and const with some simple example that covers declaration, scope, hoisting, reassignment, and real declaration and more. So let's start from the basics and build. First, let's talk about declaration. In JavaScript, you declare a variable using varlet or const, but they behave differently based on their scope, right? So let's start with var, which is a function scope. This means the variable is available anywhere inside the function. It's declared, but it's not accessible outside the function. So let's take simple example and see how it behaves. So in the example, we can see that x is accessible inside the function, but outside the function, it's not available. Now let's look at let, which is block scoped. This means it only exists within the block where it's declared. So here is example. With let, we can see that y is not accessible outside the block, and it's throwing error y is not defined, but even though it's inside the function. Next, let's cover the hoisting. All three var, let, and const are hoisted, but they behave differently. So var is hoisted and initialized at undefined. Let and const are also hoisted, but they are not initialized, meaning it's temporal dead zone, and you can't access them before they are declared. So let's take one simple example. So here with var, it's accessible and it's undefined, but with let and const, it will throw an error that if you're using before they are declared. Okay, now let's talk about reassignment. Let allows the reassignment, but the const doesn't allow reassignment. So once the value is assigned, it's locked in. It will throw an error if you are assigning any value to const variable. Finally, let's talk about redeclaration. So var allows redeclaration within the same scope, but let and const do not allow redeclaration in the same scope. So in the example, we can see that var redeclaration is allowed, but with let and const, it is not allowed. That's it for today. In the next video, we will dive into some tricky examples. If this is helping, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.